Hi, it's Bumble. Welcome back to the Tomodachi Life demo, the Goofy Guy Island. Feels weird to be making multiple videos on a demo, but it's a really fun demo, so I don't mind. I'm just sad that eventually the miis are all going to be lobotomized and then I won't be able to really continue playing. This is my third time really booting up, like, to play the game. Oh, sorry to interrupt you, Bumble, but do you consider adding another me to your island? Plenty of room. Maybe shoot for 6 residents to start. Oh, but since it's the demo, up to 3 residents will be good. That's perfect, actually. I waited like a day or so um, on playing the game again because I was trying to decide on a third me. I wanted to try making something a bit more complicated, just because, if I get the game, which I really want to get the game, then the miis should carry over and stuff. And I've actually started making a list on my phone of like several miis I want to make. I want to make a lot that are just kind of made up from my own brain, but there are like at least a couple of characters I do want to make as miis, which would be pretty fun. I just need this game already. But that's perfect. That's exactly what we're going to do. And I know, like I said, the miis will eventually be lobotomized, as in they're gonna only talk about you should buy the physical game. This is the demo and stuff. Like if you get far enough, I don't mind doing that because even though I'm really enjoying this, I'm enjoying it more as like a me maker than anything. Um, I know once I'll get into the swing of it, once there's more miis and the full game comes out and stuff. I just don't want to get myself too excited because then I'm gonna have to wait like a month or something, which isn't really too bad on my end because I'm not even gonna have access to my Switch for a while anyway. But vacancy, let's make another me. So the miis we have so far, I don't think I'm gonna remake the me that's based on the mouse channel mascot. I just thought it looked kind of ugly and I didn't like it. I like the little chibi version of me. I find that funny. Because I named them Jules, but I'm kind of tempted to name them me because they're like my mini me, but I'm trying to think if I want to spell it Mii. Or maybe I'll just have it as Jules. I don't know. Because like the other me's can call you stuff too, so then it's like the joke wouldn't really work as well. I'll think about it. And then we have Bergie the Burger, who I am already emotionally attached to. I actually forgot that Bergie the Burger was an even older drawing that I originally did. Um, that I drew when I was, I think, like drawing stuff with a friend or something, like years ago, and my friend still had the original drawing and I'd forgotten about it. So Bergie the Burger, I guess, is older for me than I thought. But yeah, I already love Bergie the Burger. I want to make more me's that have goofy little arms and legs because it's just like the funniest thing to me. Today's me is also based on some artwork I have, but this time on a painting that I did. I'm curious if I can pull it off. The thing is, the me is going to be, because it's going to be mostly drawing on the drawing section of the me creator, whatever. The me is gonna have like a permanent expression, but it works because that's kind of it's kind of the vibe. I almost am tempted to show the painting already, um, but we're gonna do it on Scratch. So there isn't a head shape does not really apply for this. Okay, first you need to be bald. Actually, a lot of the me's I want to make, I did a whole bunch of doodles actually, which I might make a video just on another Switch account, testing out a bunch of me ideas basically. Most of them I drew are bald, so there's gonna be a lot of bald me's on this island, which feels almost like a bummer because there's so many fun hairstyles. Wait, where's the option to make the me's bald? Okay, there it is. Thank you. Let me try out the heads. We're gonna give. Oh, actually, maybe. That's gonna be perfect for an alien. I need ones that are like an oval, but wide. I need like a football head. Not specifically for this me, but that's just kind of the way I draw a lot of heads sometimes. So to have them only be vertical is kind of frustrating. I want to make one that kind of looks like a chipmunk or something to just use these faces. I guess we'll go with this. I don't know. Okay. And I'm glad you could use fun colors too. Ooh, I like this blue. I might use that for, I was thinking of making an alien. I actually need red, so this is perfect. Oh gosh, there's such a bright red. I don't like it. I need, that is technically the right color. It's, no, not purple. Oh, yeah, this is the right color. Okay, perfect, perfect. Let me actually see. That's too bright. No, it's this. It's like a purpley pink. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, glad I can change the face. So there are eyebrows. Maybe I can use, yeah, I can use the actual eyebrows on here. It's not gonna be, I think, in the exact, oh, they actually do kind of look like this. That's perfect, actually. I just need them to be a little more round, kind of like this shape, but as this. Because this is actually how I drew. Perfect, okay. But I need them to be purple, actually. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I... And we're gonna see if any of this even works anyway. I don't really know. Yeah, I need them to be more angular, but I guess this will do. I might have to fix them. I'm gonna move them up a tad. Wait, we need space for the... I have to like bounce around on here. This is actually one of the only miis I'd probably end up using wrinkles on. I need the wrinkles. Oh, I can thin them out a little. Perfect. I don't need them this heavy. No, a little more. Okay. Good, good. I wish I could change the color of the wrinkles. Alright. Nose. Nope. Actually, there's no ears required, so that's perfect. Which is just funny to me, the default miis have no ears. I like that you can give miis ears now. So I'll definitely be using these at some point. These are cool, but they kind of make me think of like fish a little bit. The default me face is just so funny to me. Okay, wait, but we don't need ears. We need noses. We need a long nose. Actually, like this. Well, not entirely that. It's kind of more, let me see. Kind of a little like this. Not exactly. Oh. So this one has nostrils. That's funny. But this one's pointy. I don't need pointy. Actually, it is kind of like this. No, I need it skinnier, actually. What do the other ones look like? I like this. Was there any long ones? That one's just a circle. Dang, I was hoping there'd be like a really long one in here or something. Oh wait, no, that is basically these. Yeah. Thought maybe if I eventually make a bird. It's just interesting because like when you look at the nose from the side, it's like, oh, it's a nose, you know? But then when you look at it from the front, it looks different because it's just black outline. I find that really interesting with the noses because the other features don't feel that way to me. Anyway, eyes. Actually, wait, we're gonna have to go with, what are the mouths? The mouth, none of them will probably be as close as anything of what I have on my page right now, but that's okay. Actually, no, they're kind of the right expressions. That's cute. Why is there like a butthole mouth? Okay, I can make SpongeBob. I already have a vampire in mind, actually, that I want to make later. This is gonna actually be good for helping me. Let's see here. Okay. Wait, nose up a little bit. Perfect. Mouth. tilt, 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 tilt. Oh, you can like tilt it as much as you want. Sweet, okay. And wait, I can't move it left or right? Oh, bro, I need to move it left or right. What does this do? Oh wait, you could give anything lips? Hold on, let me see, how does that work? Oh my gosh. Wait, that's actually so cool. I was trying to draw this for like a vampire earlier. That's awesome. Okay. Wait, so I could do this. And then I could do... Okay. I didn't realize that. That's actually really cool. But no lips. Actually, wait, yes, there are lips. There are lips. This is actually kind of close. Oh, wait, no, I wanted, okay. But they're not going to be red. They're going to be purple, actually. Or not really purple, just, I know this me looks kind of weird right now. I need the nose a little smaller. There we go. Eyes. These are just kind of more like placeholders to kind of draw over a bit, and then I'll get rid of the actual features. The eyes are gold, actually. Actually, that's kind of close. Actually, seeing this orange just makes me want to make a pigeon, if anything. Actually, that is kind of close-ish. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. So I guess for drawing, it would kind of be like this, but a little that. Actually, yeah, this is working really well. Damn. Okay. I think a little further apart? No. Yeah, it's kind of working. Okay. Need the eyebrows. This is like a very good start, actually, for what I have in mind. I didn't think it would go this well, actually. It feels nice. Okay, and we need, no. Wait, let me try something. Are these? What are these? Okay, these are like chins and things. Because I was thinking I need something like this, but smaller. Yeah, that kind of works actually. Okay. No, I need the stuff under the eyes. Where are they? That is a very important. Nope. Go back, please. But I love that you can just decide no eyes. That's awesome. I have to take advantage of all these features, actually. Okay. Just a little. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Nope. So there are full lashes on this person and also underneath. But they're golds, they're not black. We'll have to change that. Okay. These are supposed to, a lot of these features are supposed to be purple, so it's kind of annoying. But the face doesn't feel completely right, but it does really match the painting, actually. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we're gonna go into the drawing thing now. But I've got the features mostly in the right place. It's very close. I might keep some of the features. This might be a thing I do for some of the miis in the future. of kind of laying out features and keeping some and drawing over others if I can. Because then that way I'd still have the ability to blink or move the mouth. I would just kind of adjust things a little bit or maybe have them underneath or whatever. Give me one sec. I'm charging my phone in this room, so I wanted to make sure. There we go. Wanted to make sure that it didn't overcharge because I accidentally do that. I used to have a phone that would take forever to charge, and now I have one that takes like an hour, and it throws me off, and sometimes I've accidentally left it too long. Okay, you know what? No, sorry. I need to, yeah, that's fine. I need to move everything up. I'm realizing this isn't working for what I want. So sorry. Oh, I said that the way my mom kind of says that phrase sometimes. That was weird. You ever notice you hang out enough with people and you kind of just, like, have some of their habits unintentionally, or you'll talk sometimes this, like, or say a word the same way that someone else does, and you don't even notice or anything. That I feel like that happens, especially because I've lived with the same people pretty much all my life, so I guess that's how it goes. Okay, nose. I'm just trying to give myself space, basically. Alright, where are the thingies that go between the nose and the mouth? These, yeah. Because I'm trying to, you know how you have that little, whatever it's called between your nose and your mouth? I was trying to mimic that, actually. Because that's on the painting. Yeah, it's like this, and then the mouth goes higher. The mouth's not really gonna look like... The mouth is the part I have to get the most correct, actually. Nope. I just need to move it left. But this is working great. I could leave it like this, and if you saw the painting, it would absolutely get it across. However, I want to just... Because I have the ability to draw, I'm gonna do more of the attempt. But I like the other thing to copy another miis face paint. That's actually really cool. I want to see what happens if you click that. Okay. Interesting. So it would probably transfer Bergie the burger onto the face. That's why I want to, if I'm going to use similar paint for some of the miis or whatever, maybe I'll do that and I can erase and stuff. But that's good. Like, if you make a really cool mii and you decide you want to change it later, you can, like, basically move it onto another mii. Alrighty. Let's see here. So there's supposed to be like a third wrinkle, actually, or I am gonna cover it with purple. That's the thing that does kind of suck, of like I can draw like the exact same wrinkles, but then they won't work as wrinkles, and that's kind of sucky, actually. I wish I could just kind of slightly erase the features the miis already have, because I'm worried if I like add a little more to the eyebrows or something, it's going to mess up expressions. But let me see. I'm at least gonna add a little to the eyes because that's going to bother me a bit. I just need this to be a bit smaller. I guess smooth? I don't know. It's gonna look weird when the mii changes expressions, but I think that's okay. Wait, what the... No, that's not what I wanted. No, I don't want it to be a dot. I want it to be... I guess not smooth? I don't know what's gonna happen then. No, it looks more like big dots than anything. I don't like this. Oh yeah, this is sort of working nicely. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Interesting. This is perfect, actually. This is exactly what I needed. So I'm gonna draw a couple. But yeah, these placements are great in helping me figure some of this out. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, this is going good. It actually does look kind of cool with the black underneath if I did decide to keep that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that doesn't really look completely right. Okay. Let's remove the eyelashes then. Okay, and then... Nope, not what I keep thinking this is the makeup thing, but it's this. Alright, so... Move it down just a tad, like... Let's see. No, okay, we need to remove the bottom eyelashes then. It's weird because in here it'll look connected and you go to something else and it's like, Okay, let's see here. Better. I do kind of like that it's sticking out a little. I think these need to down a little and these need to kind of... Let's see, I just have to keep playing with it basically. Yeah, on the painting the bottom eyelashes do kind of stand out more. Okay. I was telling one of my friends about this too. I was like, oh, I'm designing a me based on a painting and I'm not sure if you've seen said painting, so I'll just show you the me, but only if it's successful, was my wording basically. Okay, that looks good. That looks like it's coming out awesome. The eyes still don't really feel right to me, but they're sort of working. I don't know if I should do the mouth, because it's I think with the eyes, with the me eyes and the me mouth, it still feels like a me. I wonder if I draw on top of the eyes, how is that going to affect the expressions? We'll see. Okay. is the setting for this smaller, I think. Okay. But yeah, basically acting like tracing is helping me a bit. Because these are the right shapes. It does kind of just make it look like eyeshadow or something, but I think that's okay. What happens? Oh no, I'm not gonna remove the eyes. Okay, let's continue. Let's draw it and then let's see. Oh, no. I hate that if you finish, it doesn't keep the settings of whatever your last thing was. It just decides, nope, we're not gonna do that. Nope. Like, see, now it's too large. So I need to draw, like, on the black, and then it does better. Okay. And then I need the pupil to be smaller. To be like this. Yeah, kind of like that. And the yellow has to be a bit more, it's not that circular, it's a little more kind of frazzled, really. It's kind of like that a bit. Oh, I'm kind of curious now. If I do it on top. Okay. Hmm. What if I do... Oh, I can't select the red for the skin color of the knee. That's annoying. Alright, there isn't enough paint in this Mii's eyes. It's not... No, I think because it's small, it doesn't feel right. Because I want to keep the original features visible if I can. But yeah, it sucks I can only pull from the paint. I don't like that at all. But I do like that the original features kind of look like highlights a bit. Oh, okay. I didn't know if continuing a line would like mess it up or something. Okay, in that case, sorry I have to play around with this so much, but I really want to get all this right. It's gonna bother me if I can't even recreate my own painting as a me or something. Alright. Because the original features are full. Okay. Great. It's like I keep kind of mentally yelling at myself, do better, do better. Okay. But then there's a third one, actually. So I need to just kind of do... Yeah. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. I actually do kind of like that it's a little crooked. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting when this Mii moves its face, and not all the parts of its face will move, basically. No. I need it to, like... Wait. Oh, right, I forgot the features are on top. Okay, perfect, actually. Good, good. Okay, this is getting better. Wait, does that mean... Okay. Yeah, it's the mouth. I need the mouth to not do this. It's very, very close, though. It's just, I need it to be the mouth that I need to draw, basically. So, it's gonna be... Nope, that is the right color, actually. Okay. Never mind. Okay, now I need to actually get rid of the mouth. Even though it's very close, but it's not what I need. Because what I've basically built is kind of like a, like a Mii version of what I'm trying to make, but it's not actually what I need. Okay, we need to erase this line. And we need to move this entire thing. I'm so happy there's a button that's just like, hey, do you want to move this one specific section of your thing? And it's like, yeah. Okay, good, good, perfect. We need a huge, gigantic mouth. And kind of erase this a little bit. Awesome. Kind of zoom in a little bit. No, not you. And yeah, like, nope, 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 no, no. This one. Okay, there we go. Oh, it needs to be tilted a little. That's why it's not working. Okay. Okay, need it to be only like a little... Yeah, I need it to kind of be like that. Cool. perfect. Oh, no. What the? No, okay. So it goes kind of like this, and then it swoops down just a little. And then it goes big, actually. It just keeps going out this way. Actually, kind of goes up. No. Oh my gosh. No. That's ugly. That's ugly. It's weird. I hadn't done this painting anything. I haven't. I did this painting a few years ago, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm struggling to recreate it on here because I keep looking down at it and I'm like, wait, that's not right. And it's the whole thing. Perfect. Okay. So then there's a second layer of that. I feel like the mouth looks so weird. It's not supposed to be this gigantic. It's just I'm trying to take advantage of the space of everything. And it kind of goes out like this. Like, honestly, credit due to the people that are like just really good at drawing stuff on here. That doesn't feel right. But I like that it gets so pixely once you zoom in enough. And then you can just do this. Okay. Perfect. Alright. And then there's a tongue over here. That gets filled in. I feel like by the end of this, the entire face is just going to be colored in or something. But for now, we're doing this. And this part's going to be tricky. I gotta draw all these teeth. Kind of goes up to like here maybe. Yeah. Sort of getting there. It's just weird to see it close up, which is why I'm really glad I have that big view to see like, okay, what the hell am I actually making? It's pretty nice to have that option. Sorry, I'm like kind of focused on this, but I keep wanting to talk. Like, I feel like I'm drawing circles, but I'm trying to make them more rectangular. They're just kind of angled. Good. It doesn't look angry enough, which is kind of annoying. It's weird looking at it because it is kind of like the drawing. I think it's the eyes. I think I just can't do these eyes. And I think having the nose, I think having things not in the colors that I want them is what's kind of annoying. And that's frustrating because the features are very close. But I'm wondering if I just draw enough of the face that I originally have, basically, how that will go. Really have paint on. What these are doing. Whoa, I don't want them to glow. Oh, that's getting rid of this. Yeah, good, good, okay. Let's see. Yeah, the eyes are gonna have to go. I thought I could keep them. Those are really similar to the eyes I have. It's just the way I drew the pupils and everything in the drawing. It's just not crazy enough with these eyes. So I would have been happy if this Mii had the ability to blink, but we're gonna have to take away your eyes. Okay, that's looking a lot better of what I wanted. Let me get rid of the nose as well. I don't know if the nose does facial expressions. Yeah, okay, this is getting there. Good. I feel like it looks so scribbly. The painting is so much neater. That was when I had control of things a bit more rather than having to draw on here. But yeah, the Mii just did not look like it was in enough anguish, so I needed to fix that. Alright, let me see here. If I shrink the eyes a bit, because they don't look right to me. Sort of the same size. Good, good, good. Okay. I guess we're going full drawing mode. Not exactly what I wanted, but it helps. Okay. So I think I actually need to redo the eyes again, just straight up. Too thick. Way too thick. Okay. Now it makes the eyes look kind of pixely. That's kind of funny, actually. No. I think I need to redo the eyes. They're just not what I wanted. And then I can copy the other eye because they're gonna be the exact same. I just need this figured out. I'm not happy with this at all. Okay, let me zoom out a little. No. Good. This isn't really the right shape, but I kind of like it. I shrink it down just a tad. Okay. It isn't really supposed to be this kind of on the end. Let me actually erase that a little bit. There. There, that. That's kind of supposed to be a bit a little more rounded at the top. Kind of like that. Yeah, okay, okay. Let's see. I don't want to draw the eyelashes until I make something I'm satisfied with. And it's kind of a little messy in the middle. Yeah, kind of like that. Perfect. You color that in, and then you need the tiniest amount. Perfect. And it's like probably like 2 to 4 pixels. Let me see how that looks on the actual me. The pupil is too small. No, it's actually kind of the right size. See if I make it a little bigger. Just oh gosh, this is too small. I think that works a little better. It's just not in the right place. I need it like as a pixel. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Nope, not you. Okay. Bump, bump. Yeah, that feels better. Okay. So I think what we can do is just straight up get rid of the other eye. It looks so tiny now that I got rid of the other thing. I actually really kind of like the messy look. I feel like I'm gonna have to show this me to my dad or something. Alright, copy. And flip? Yeah? Let me see. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. They're a bit different, but I think I'm okay with that. That kind of fits. Alright, so now we need gold again. And you know what I'm doing at this point. Yeah, this feels a lot better and closer now that I'm just fully drawing everything. You can even go for the individual eyelashes that I have. Oh yeah, if you want to know the backstory to why the hell I painted a face that looked like this in the first place, I was feeling really frustrated. It was back when I was in community college. It was probably something to do with assignments, or I think something about math. I don't remember. I've never really been good at math. I just remember I was feeling really frustrated. Actually, this wasn't originally even a painting for me. It was something I drew on a chalkboard in a classroom of a, class that I had, and it was really detailed because I used to draw on the chalkboard all the time, and luckily my professor never asked me about it. It wasn't anything frustrating me in that specific person's class or anything. But yeah, I remember I was really frustrated, and then I thought the face looked cool when I was done. It's kind of like vent art, basically, and then I thought, I'm going to do a painting of it, so then I picked colors, and it's actually the painting I'm most proud of. I give a lot of my paintings away to people in my life that I know, but this one, I just can't give it away. I need to keep it for myself, honestly. So yeah, I think it looks cool. I'll have to show the actual painting. I'll just show the painting and the Bergie thing. I think I was gonna edit them into the video, and I thought I'll just do a YouTube post or whatever and be like, hey, this is the painting. This is what the things are based off of for the miis, for like additional context. Yeah. So I'll have to do that at some point. That'll be easier for me anyway, rather than just editing the video, because I already had the video done. I can just do this. But yeah, the painting looks a lot neater, like line-wise and everything, than the actual me, but it is really fun to do this as a me, basically. Okay, so I hate these lines. We're gonna get rid of them. But yeah, having the placement of things, even as I'm erasing stuff, is just really helping a lot, honestly. Even though we're slowly taking away all the features on this face. help me figure out, like, okay, this is sort of the shape of the mouth and where things are supposed to go, and none of them kind of match. The eyebrows are really close, actually. It is that exact kind of line style, but they need like a little more oomph, so I don't know if I'll have to redo them. Where's the thingy for the nose? Is it in the nose? Is it... No. Where? Not that. Oh, it's... yeah, it is this. Okay. There we go. Alright. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna have to adjust everything again, but that's okay. That's completely fine. I might just draw on the smallest pixel possible. So it is... a little bigger. Okay. Because I realize you can kind of tell the difference in lines, and I don't like that. No, it's just not close. There, it's kind of like that, actually. The nose isn't really what I had in mind for the nose, for this part of the nose. It's sort of... it's like a more messier version, but I kind of like it. So I'm gonna leave it alone, but I think I'm going to erase these lines a little bit. It's not supposed to be straight, it's supposed to be connected. I think the eyebrows are in a good enough place though where I can just leave them alone, but I need the nose to be... yeah, there we go. Cool, okay. So the eyebrows, I think, just kind of need a little more, or maybe if I draw my own, let me see if I can kind of just, like... I feel like that looks weird. Let me see. Eyebrow check. Oh, right, there isn't a button to put them back. Okay. I don't know. I think I can leave the eyebrows. Oh, well, maybe. Let me erase them. Let me see. Nope. Nope. I need a button for this that's like your last used color or whatever, and that would be perfect. Not supposed to be this messy. The funny thing is, I'm gonna have to explain this to my dad if I show him the me, because he doesn't know what Tomodachi life is, and I'll have to be like, yeah, I made it. I made a little game character of this one specific painting that I have. Because my parents know I have this channel and everything, but they don't really know, like, what I play on here. I mean, they don't really know about, like, video games and stuff or care anyway, so kind of works out for me. But it just also feels kind of weird where it's like I'm playing Animal Crossing or whatever, but I can't like tell them anything about it because they won't care. I know the eyebrows are both a bit different, but I mean that's kind of how it is on the painting itself too. So I think that's okay. I think they're too wide. Yeah, they're too wide. They're too wide. So it goes out like a little past the Yeah, it's kind of funny. When I was originally drawing the eyebrows, I was kind of thinking about how my dad draws eyebrows because he also draws a little bit. And that was kind of what I was trying to base the eyebrows on. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't look right. It's the mouth. It's so weird because when I look down the actual painting, it does look like the mouth, but there's just something I can't recreate or I'm struggling to, and I don't know what it is. The miis supposed to look tormented, like the painting, and it just doesn't. I think maybe because it's on a head and because the features are like a bit stretched out. I'm not sure. I don't know if I need to make them smaller or not take up as much of space, I guess. Because I tried recreating it with this drawing like the best that I can. Yeah, like even the eyelashes. Actually, the eyelashes are a bit more neat. It's the crazed look in the eye. I can't get it. I think because the pupils look too normal, basically. Because the thing is, things aren't color in there. It's like on the painting, the background of the paper. But yeah, the me just does not look tormented enough. I'm a little sad. I think it's just because of how messy the mouth is. But I got the teeth. The tongue is an appropriate size. It's almost the same size as the teeth. I got the lips and everything. But it just... I'm going to see if I shrink everything down. Let's see here. Let's grab... Let's see if I just grab everything. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of those wrinkles. We don't need them. We got rid of everything. But the me's permanently supposed to have this expression anyways. That's actually awesome if it doesn't move anything on its face. Yeah, the wrinkles, I don't like them. That's throwing me off. They're kind of supposed to be more straight than curvy. Let me move them down a bit. Yeah, they just don't feel right. They're not what I drew, so I'm like But the spacing was good. It was good to figure out like where things needed to be, basically. Let's see here. No, no. Every time I forget it's selected to black. I need it to just be per. No, 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 no. Okay. Don't stop, don't stop. Just pressing Y. Man, I guess the game really was right about a touchscreen, but I don't know what the hell it's talking about. Oh, unless you're playing in handheld mode and you can touch the screen. I I thought it wasn't a touchscreen, but maybe it is. I always just use the buttons for everything. Yeah, it could be that you just draw on the screen. That would make more sense. I bet there's people who probably figured out how to like configure a stylus to it or something. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, this isn't the 3DS. You can't just do that. Wait, no, I'm starting to draw the other one. I just have to look down. Like, I literally have the painting on my lap and everything, so I need to just kind of do that, basically. Oh. And that kind of goes out a bit more. Yeah, that's what was kind of missing. I'm kind of adding a little more. But smaller. But I do like that you can shrink things down a bit. That's good. I need a button to make them thinner. I drew them too uniform and now I'm like, yeah, it's like this, basically. I need it, like, wider, essentially, like, maybe. Yeah, it's not exactly like the painting. I kind of wanted to be a little more swirly. I have to hold it up to the painting now. Okay, the eyes, I need those a little thinner, actually. Damn it, I don't want to redraw the eyes. That's why they're not looking right. Okay, we have to mess up the eyes now. Cool. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to, but I must kind of make them more. Oh gosh, no. Back. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't want to redraw my eyes. Because zoomed in, it's like they look fine, but they need a little more oomph. A little more oomph. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking better. Fine if it messes up the eyelashes. I just want it to be a little more concrete. Yeah, that's helping. That's helping. Just need to kind of. No. I hate that the game can tell, like, it'll make it like, oh, you didn't use the same exact brush. We're gonna mess it up and make it look weird in the post or whatever. The post, no, in this. I don't know why I was thinking of like editing there for a second, but to make it a bit more, because the eyelashes do look kind of pretty in the. They're not really like pretty in the painting, but they're like a lot more thin on the bottom than they are on the top, and I think I have it reversed now, but that's why I tried to make less of them, basically. Okay, what is it with the eye? Oh, well, the pupils are different. That's not helping me. I think I do need to make them less, basically. What if I just make them one pupil? Or maybe just back to the 4 or something. There, we could do that. That's helping. Something's off. I don't know. It could be the eyes. If I cover up the eyes in the painting and I cover up the eyes on the thing, might be the mouth. The mouth might need to be bigger. See, that's the thing that kills me a little if I'm like trying to recreate something and I just and I just like can't get it right, you know. It's like oh, that is helping. Okay, that's a little too big. I think like that yeah, that helped. That definitely helped. Okay. Yes, okay. That helped a lot of just making it bigger because the mouth is bigger than anything else. I think the eyes, let me see. Good, good. I think just enlarging the features helped. Yeah, it's going for that more kind of crazed look in the eye. We're gonna see what this looks like. Oh, yeah, this, I mean, I didn't name this painting. I don't believe that I did. It looks so weird to see in here. I think the red is wrong. I think that's what's throwing me off. It's more of like a berry color. Yeah, I need to fix that. It is sort of reddish in the middle, though. It's if I remember to post a picture of the painting, you'll understand. The head shape's also kind of weird, but this me was never supposed to go on it. Oh, yeah, that does actually. Let's see if we play around with this a little bit. Kind of like it on this. I feel like that's just the right amount of space for me, basically, on this for this me. Let me see if I move the face up a little bit. Just the entire face paint. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with this. The purple might be too dark, actually. Now that I think about it, it is supposed to be a lighter purple. It's almost watercolorish, especially for the nose. I wish I had a tool where I could like press to change the color of it or something, or have it automatically change. Let me see. Is that a thing? Because I think that's what's throwing me off. Of like the purple is just too dark. It's right for some things, but or not really, not really. Oh, it gives me the okay, that's how you get the skin one. Okay, that's why it's like that. I was wondering for those specific things. That's actually really nice. I think it's more like this on the our deer nose. Just get it exact like that. It's not really shading, it's more just kind of color correction, basically. I'm just too lazy to color over every single maybe I will. I mean, the squares are literally right there. Let's see. Just get like the basic shape pretty much. I think the nostrils are the same. So part of the mouth that's like a bit lighter. Let me see if I just kind of. No, it looks more like a light blue than anything. That's not working for me. Do you think I drew it better there? Okay. Okay, we need to change the red. It's too deep. I need to be more of like a berry. But it's not this. I need an in-between of this and this. I mean, this is kind of a berry color. It's, yeah, it is kind of like this a little bit. Let me see what else. No, because then it becomes pink. Yeah, it's a bit more like this. This is, I think, as close as I'm getting, because this is too dark. That's just straight up red. And that's just orange. Just wanted to see what all these do. Oh, that makes it kind of... This actually makes it kind of glow in the dark. Blue. I just want to see what it looks like in all of these. It's kind of funny. Oh gosh, that makes it actually look scarier. What the heck? Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Okay. There we go. Wait, let me see the yellow. What exactly? It just makes the pupils pop more. No, it's not supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be kind of, the insanity is just not there. I think what happened is the kind of bags under the eyes or whatever, they're too close to the eyelashes. Things are just very close together. Okay, I need to fix that then. Okay, we need to move them. I'm just too lazy to erase, honestly, most of these things. So I'm like, alright. That's fine. Okay. I think what's also throwing me off is the nose is supposed to be a lot longer, so I might have to do something about that. Let's see here. I just threw it in the shadow of the me. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's see here. So we grab this, make it small. Or maybe it's the small, I don't remember. Put that shit to... No? No? Oh my gosh, I was so close. Put that shit to purple is what I meant to say. And just kind of do this. I don't think the nose is supposed to be this skinny. It feels weird saying that for something that I drew myself. Like, it's not supposed to be like this and it's my own artwork, but... Oh, I don't know why it keeps... I'm not keeping my hands steady. It makes me a little worried sometimes when it gets like this, because my family... I see it in my relatives, and a little bit in my dad, but mostly my aunts, where they'll have this thing where their hands just get really shaky, and I'm worried I'm gonna have that or something, because I paint all the time. It's not, thankfully, like my job or anything. Oh, my phone. Shit. It's already at 80 something and it's been here for like half an hour plugged in. I'm so glad I caught myself on that. It's just I'm staring at the TV and I'm not paying attention. Okay, yeah, my phone, it's okay now. I didn't want to leave it charged in for too long again. Okay. I think this works. I think things need to be wider, but I unfortunately do not get that option when I'm painting on here, which is sucky. Because you can make things bigger, but it makes the entire size bigger, but it doesn't make things wider. At least I haven't noticed that. So that sucks. The nostrils aren't really supposed to be touching the nose, but I'm kind of okay with it. I'm gonna erase these lines a little bit, just because I remember I drew the nose very rushed, and I kind of never fixed it, and kind of go like that. Yeah, because I need these lines just a little. They're not perfect. They're not what I drew. Oh, and I got a Discord message from a friend that said, "Which painting is it?" And he's gonna find out, I guess. He'll find out when I'm done. I didn't mean to leave him on red or something. It's just I'm so focused on this, and I'm so close to finishing. I'm so close. I think the nose is okay. It's not as round as I have it, but I think I'm okay with that. Yeah, that looks good. I need to erase these. I'm so glad I can view this on like a pixel level. I mean, it's not going to show up this pixelated on the actual me, which is going to be so funny if this me ends up being like happy or sad or something, and its face is permanently going to be locked into this expression. But that's exactly what I want. That's kind of the entire point of the painting itself, so that'll be good. Yeah. Okay, I think this got kind of close. I think this is better. Yeah. I think it's bothering me just because it's not taking the space of the entire head. Yeah, the background color is just never going to be right, but I'm going to just live with that for now. It's just kind of funny because when you move backwards, the me's just bald. There's just nothing. I feel like I should probably write something on the back of its head, but you can't do anything in the back of its head. You can only do stuff to the front of its head, I guess, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I think this is the closest I'm gonna get. This took me an hour and 17 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make this. I'll make this me at like a normal height, maybe a little on the tall side. It's fine. I don't need this me to be like gigantic or something. I do have a me, very specific me in mind to be the tallest person on the island, but this one can just be like average. Everyone else is small. Wait, the freaking burger is taller than me. I forgot about that. Is that the shortest height? Okay, I'm gonna need to adjust the height of the other me's. Because I'm someone that's short. I mean, I'm not that tiny, but I did that just because I thought it was kind of cute. But no, the burger needs to be smaller than me. Oh, it's probably the head shape. Yeah. Alright, but I think this is a good size. But I like that you can compare with the other me's. That makes me feel better. It is funny because, like, the other ones, like, the burger can blink, Bergie can blink, my me cannot change expressions in the eyes at all, which makes me a little sad, but I think it works because the mouth at least can move, the mouth and eyebrows can move, so that's enough of an emotion indicator. This me is permanently locked in absolute, well, I'll tell you in a minute. I just need to look up the definition of a specific word. Say hello to our newest me, Rage. I was actually planning to go with Anguish. I feel like that also fits with the painting. I feel like Rage fits better as a name, though. I might change it to Anguish. I want to see how that actually sounds on the me thing. I'm so glad it has this little thing of like words you're guessing. My name is Anguish. Perfect. I feel like it looks like it's spelled weird, but that's what the Switch had, so we're gonna go with that. Anguish, yeah. It's just really goofy to hear the my name is Anguish. I'm actually surprised the me could pronounce it correctly. Sorry, it is so weird. I mean, Bergie was also a me that I drew, but this one looks so much more scribbly, and it's just, oh, I hate this me. I hate this me, but I also like this me. Let me see. I have to like consult the painting for everything with this, even though it's pretty much the exact same thing on screen. When I when I originally drew it on the chalkboard, it was vent art, but then when I was drawing it on the painting, I'll be honest, it felt like I was. The painting gives me the feeling of it's the pain from like a man in his 40s or something. Middle-aged man is what I was thinking about a little bit when I painted this. What not completely what it was supposed to be, but just I mean, it might be the forehead wrinkles. That's what we're gonna go with. Wait, do you have to even mark anything for dating preferences? Oh, I was gonna just pick none. Perfect. You can pick none. Awesome. You're not dating anyone. Actually, sorry. There's a specific me I want to make that's gonna be fantastic with a specific tool in the drawing thing, and it would be really funny to pair them up together. Uh, so for now we're gonna put nothing, but that might change. Yeah, yeah, this is great. Okay. Are you going to age? Well, I did say I'm gonna put you at 45. Wait, this isn't the right. No, wait, that is the right number. I'm gonna put you at 45. There we go. It's the voice is gonna be interesting because when I made the painting, I felt like screaming, but I feel like when you scream, your voice goes higher instead of lower. But at the same time, if this me is constantly in pain, I could also imagine it having a really deep voice. Let's see.
My name is Anguish. It's nice to meet you. Today is March 31st, 2026. So, how does this voice sound?
That does actually
My
kind of
name is
work.
Anguish. It's nice to
I
meet
mean,
you.
now this me just
Today
sounds
is
more dead
March
inside,
31st,
and what I was
2026.
going for was more of
So,
just like
how does this
constant
voice sound?
screaming.
My name is Anguish.
But this is also
It's
really
nice to
funny to
meet
have a me
you.
that sounds like this that's
Today
just
is
constantly in complete
March
misery.
31st, 2026. So, how does this
This
voice
actually fits more
sound?
of a different
My
kind of
name
me I
is
wanted to make,
Anguish.
this sort of like kind
It's
of dead
nice to
inside
meet you.
voice.
My name is English. It's nice to meet you.
This voice is really funny.
Today is
Why is it set for a picture of a bear of all things? I get it's supposed to be opposites of this. Let me see if I make it high pitched like you're constantly screaming. This sounds terrifying. What the hell? It sounds like it's a hidden message on top of like a QT recording or something. This would be really good for if I was trying to make a me that was like an actual monster or something. What the hell? Oh my god. This actually be good if I made like a robot or something. No, this just sounds cutesy. None of these sound like screaming to me. This kind of does a little bit though. This one kind of sounds like screaming. I'll go with that. Is real world English related to anyone on this island? No. There are miis I do plan to have be related to each other. There's two of them that are going to be sisters. Actually, there's two that they're going to just straight up be characters that are also siblings now that I think about it. But English, no. And then for my me, it doesn't matter because I'm not making any of my family members. Alright, what do we got for you, English? What are your stats? I'm imagining, since you're in immense pain, it's gonna be slow as hell movements. You're not gonna try to be polite, you're gonna just be screaming constantly, so you're very honest about how you feel. No energy, incredibly serious. Normal? I guess? I guess. Human reactions, so yeah, normal. Oh, Disney Dreamlight Valley. I gotta play that at some point, maybe. I don't know. Tomodachi Life's gonna basically become my Animal Crossing replacement. Maybe in the future I might get Pocopia. I don't know. English 45. That just, when I look at the painting, that's just what I think of. Yeah, dating preferences for now, none. I don't want you to date anybody. It's gonna be really funny if I get the game and I make the me that I'm, not that I'm specifically making a me just for English to date, but it's more of I have one in mind and they're gonna get along perfectly. Or they're gonna fucking hate each other. It's gonna be great. Grown up, yeah. Halo custom. Perfect. Ambitious? Really? Ambitious rogue. Okay. Confident. A by the book straight talker puts a premium on results. What does put a premium on results mean? But confident was the last trait I had in mind. Not that this means like a loser or insecure. For someone that's like constantly just looks like they're in pain, I wouldn't have thought of confident, but if you're gonna tank all of that pain, sure, why the hell not? Intelligent was something I was thinking of actually. Intelligent, not afraid to show it. Knowledgeable in a wide range of sufferings. Answers with confident. No. I need a different personality for this me. You're my neighbor? Oh my gosh, of course you're my neighbor, actually. We need to change you. I'm sorry, dude. Lingo. It's just gonna be. Edit me. Yeah, I need you to have a different. You need a different personality. I can't do this. But I like that once you've made the me, if you decide, oh, I hate your whatever, I can just change it. Let me look at the personalities. Actually, I have a specific one in mind. Or not. Just something that needs to be more fitting. I actually don't have a specific in mind. I just need it to align more with my personalities. Yeah, I misspelled personalities, but that's okay. Let me see. Not easygoing, not energetic. No. In a word, aloof. I feel like this me would be an introvert. Oh my gosh, wait, should I make this me a softie? Sensitive, emotional, in tune with their feelings around them. Empathetic and sentimental. For a me that's constantly, I imagine as just constantly screaming, that's like the most emotional you could get. This is the most emotional me on the island. I think that would work actually, because I was almost gonna go with introvert, but then it says in the description of this of like doesn't let their emotions show, and that is the exact opposite. We're gonna go with softy, just because this is a very emotional me. Said a slow movement. That's someone that's polite. I think with the honest, I was imagining like if you're in pain and you're screaming your head off and cursing and not really caring what you're saying, that's kind of more of what I was thinking with the speech thing. But for the personality type I want to get of someone that's sensitive and emotional, this is just a me that kind of only feels emotion, if anything. So this might accidentally end up being the nicest me on the island. We'll see. Alright. Consider it. No. Wait. Wait, yeah. Wait. Thoughtful, honest, and innocent, does things at their own pace. This is. I don't think this is the face of someone innocent, but sure. Sweetie. Oh, it's called Sweetie instead of Softie. Okay. Empathetic, sentimental, sensitive, emotional, in tune with the feelings of others. That's what I was trying to get. But the fact this me is a sweetie just is funny to me. Gonna end up being the nicest person in the world because they're constantly screaming their head off. Cool. Or his. Wait, I keep saying they. Should I just... Maybe I should just change the gender. I don't know. You know what? Actually, I will leave him as male. Because when I look at the painting, I just think middle-aged man. I don't know. Let me see. If I cover up the wrinkles with my hand... No, it just... I look at the painting and it just feels like a masculine face to me, so... It's just the me looks so different from the painting a bit that I just get thrown off. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Male, custom, sweetie. Cool. I'm gonna just take a picture of this and I'm gonna send it to my friend and I'm gonna go, this is English, and then I'm gonna send a picture of the painting. Let me pause real quick. English went outside. I just want to see if I can get all the me's together because I think it would be really funny. Did you just fall down? You fell down. Are you okay? Looks like English fell and can't get back up. Yeah, that sounds like it. I'm gonna just leave it there. What are you doing at the wishing fountain? What's up? Are you just sleeping? You're just sleeping. I don't want you to sleep. What's up, me?
Hear ye. Win a point, win a prize. Come on down to play point spin.
I need to take some more pictures of the bees. Hold on. Okay, I'm actually going to end the video here just because this is already an hour and a half of me making my 3 me's. But these are the official first 3 residents of the island. I don't think I'm going to change them up a bit. I do kind of want to finish the demo in a sense of just get through it to the point where the me's only talk about you should buy the physical version, and then I can feel like I'm like done with the game for now. I mean, I do have a bunch of other me ideas and I want to test them out, but I don't know if I want to do that on like another file, even though that means I wouldn't keep any of those me's. I could just wait till the game comes out. It's like a month or something, or half a month. It should be fine. I'm not like desperate now that I've made at least like 3 me's of like, oh, I gotta make everything. I'm excited. I definitely want to get this, but yeah, I might end up getting this in a month, or maybe I'll wait till my birthday. I don't know. But I want to at least finish the demo, so it'll be like one more video, basically. Alright, bye-bye.